poorly for BDS that they bring Mark back off the subspec. Unbench Mark. That's, I'm sure, something some people are hoping for, but not going that way already. Monkey Moon to Extra. You put Seiko on the roster. He's not even needed for the first goal against Vitality.
Yeah, Monkey Moon just drops it down for Extra. Well, we'll be very disappointed with the player moved on. But there is just the feeling there, isn't there, Johnny, that if this doesn't work, K-Dot might be next. Because that's number 2.
Wow. And that's a lot easier than we expected it to be. And a massive miscommunication by Radosin and K-Dot. Radosin trying to just keep the ball in the corner.
Now, finally a chance. K-Dot over to Radosin. Tried the fake. He gets it. There's another infield to K-Dot. That's in. And that was needed.
Vitality have had almost no chances on net. No realistic chances up until now, but suddenly they burst into life. Alpha infield pass to K-Dot, timed perfectly with Rudo.
And keep it away from Vitality.
They're stifling them. They're taking the boost away. They're keeping the ball off them, and they're just waiting for opportunities. Extra creates one all by himself. He is threatening a ceiling shot the entire way from the ceiling to the floor here, but it's not a ceiling shot. He does not use his dodge. He just waits for the ball to reach the ground and pinches it past the goalkeeper.
That 2-goal lead is back, maybe temporarily. They need to kick off there. He's got his second, and he's kept Vitality in it.
K-Dot getting a beat on the way in there, and capitalizing on BDS just panicking as the ball ended up on their goal.
K-Dot looking to try and get there before Extra. There's usually a lot of players we can say trying to get there before Extra. They don't tend to win it, and that is why Extra was not the player everybody was talking about when they saw this roster. He's starting to show maybe he should have been.
What a pass by Extra. You go to Extra there mostly because nailing a pass like that in close quarters is so difficult to do. Vitality now down by 3. Game 1 will go to BDS. And the new look BDS look every bit as deadly in offense. Couple of mistakes in defense, but they really controlled this match start to finish.
I think that's what scares me right now, Johnny, is that it was controlled. You just look at this and think BDS have got another gear to them, as Monkey Moon is going to make this look, well, relatively unclose by the end. As for Vitality, there's been some whoopsies. There's been a lot of them.
Yeah, get that out your system. Get it out the system, Radosin. The cheeky kickoff. They were actually trying to go for a kickoff that you usually see in freestyle videos in Rocket League. The fast kickoff to the side of the pitch. I mean, they're very educational there by BDS to show why it is such a dangerous strategy to use, because you might just get dunked on and then the ball flies into your net. That's why you never really see that one in pro play.
Where we have overtime.
Yeah, don't speak too soon with Seiko on the ball. He's ruined many a team's days with last-second goals, but Alpha is going to ruin BDS run through this series with a 5-second overtime goal. Seiko trying to be a bit too greedy there, wanted the big win as he tried to get the ball past multiple players after picking it up in the back corner, but he didn't have support. K-Dot leaves the shot for Alpha 50.
You see the shot? Monkey Moon looks for the follow-up. He drops it down over to Extra. This is more the pace that they like. Double commit needed. And they need Alpha, who couldn't stretch to it. And Seiko finds the bottom corner.
Yeah, K-Dot got the initial block, but Alpha left the goal area. Bit of a mistake by him. He thought he might be able to chase.
Solid job of not over-committing, but they need to start creating chances for themselves because they're just getting little looks at the opposing side of the field, off the post. I think that's the first time in quite some time, Johnny, we've seen the post be nice.
Seiko making K-Dot's free jump look a little bit silly there, and like you mentioned, Extra 1-2 with the post. I'm loving Extra's 50-50s. They look like the slower team. They look like the team who are struggling to keep up with BDS mechanically. BDS have been so patient. They've waited for their chances. Seiko puts in another one. Extra, once again, will take the applause for a great read, almost scoring that one himself with the eventual assist that he's been credited with. Earlier on today against Moist, when they started attacking as a full 3-man roster, they weren't just taking turns, making a play, and then rotating out. They started to look for more off the ball physicality, and they started to try and follow up really quickly on each other. Is Extra going to be the biggest winner from this new look roster for BDS with Seiko. Because he was probably the guy who had the hardest job. Oh, Seiko's going to walk in 1 goal already. Well, I thought that was going to be saved. But only took them 4 seconds as Alpha leaves the play. Seiko just walks right past Rudosin, who flips the wrong way. Something I'm sure a lot of
clears for a team that are ready and waiting for them. Extra off the wall. He can keep this going. It's back out to Monkey Moon. 2-0. Vitality struggling with the pace of Extra.
Yeah, Extra can't put a wheel wrong today. He's bumped everybody out of that one. Alpha need to be looked at, especially when they decided to go with him over Fairy Peak going into this split.
Off the backboard, and Alpha 54 breathes some life into this game. This is the best run of play that we've had from Vitality in the entirety of this series. Positioned well, held the pressure, some creativity from Vitality. That was so much improved. And they might even have one more shot at this. Alpha to himself. He's done with the team plays. It's Alpha time. Now Rudosin takes it by himself. That was a bit wasteful. Seiko waiting for it. And Monkey Moon unable to get the control. The BDS win nonetheless.
Yeah, that Monkey Moon, that it looked like a lot more.
And no timeout taken by Vitality, so don't expect to see theirs burn. BDS not a team known for taking timeouts, and they're certainly not going to need it. 1 goal up yet again, early doors. And it's off the kickoff once again.
Yeah, not the correct player to be going for there. Rudosin, wrong target selection there for Rudosin.
Drop down, Seiko, oh, double commit, and that's the open net. Vitality handed a goal. A rare miscommunication by BDS.
Yeah, Extra and Seiko very close to each other there, so there's not really any time to communicate whose ball it is. You just have to trust a neutral position off the back of it. Instead went for the risk, and unfortunately it didn't pay off. No reward for them, but he gets some here. Free jumping defender for Vitality, outplayed at the near post. Seiko, after receiving Extra's pass, just took his time and picked out the bottom corner.
Alpha will not be thanking him for that. Made him look a little bit silly, since he did have to pre-jump the possibility of the first-time shot. Just ended up slowing it right underneath him. Now Monkey Moon with a chance to try and flex some of those mechanics off the ceiling. Just waits and puts it in.
This is getting ugly now for Vitality. They need something quickly. Alpha just did not play the ball there, which doesn't make life easy for his goal.
Former trio was going to leave the one with marked by 8. And the biggest blemish, as the ball is on the line and put in for number 4, the biggest blemish against them was that RLCS Grand Finals, the one that BDS lost to Vitality. Every time BDS get a chance to beat Vitality and avenge that, they will take it.
Absolutely. It's a matchup they became so used to winning right up until the championships in RLCS Season X. And, you know, since then they have been back to winning ways. But kickoff goals are happening at a strangely regular rate against, well, actually both teams today. Great physical play there after the kickoff by Vitality. Kid up, slots the open net with...
On here, this has looked like maybe third gear for them throughout the entirety of this series. As they do set it up, there's number 4, Monkey Moon, being the good guy, not choosing to steal it. I tell you what, Extra deserves those sort of goals. He has been on fire this game. What a fake out.
Yeah, a great play by BDS. It's Vitality who are having to stretch themselves pretty thin here in the hunt for a late comeback. They know that chances are few and far between today, and if you're not getting many opportunities, you're going to need to leave some gaps at the back. And they've done it again here. It's getting ugly, as game number 1 did also. You can't really blame Vitality too much. They have to take some risks here if they're going to come back. Unfortunately for them, BDS are just too consistent today, and they will, at this rate, be the team.
With these two teams peaking, that could be fireworks, and there is also potential for 2 best-of-7s, maybe even 3, depending on how results go tomorrow. But BDS have secured their spot in the top 3. They are through to Championship Sunday. And maybe the other